Well, we really don't see a lot of guys in MMA with boxing skills on this level. He certainly could have gone on to great things as a professional boxer, but he believes he has the best hands in the sport, and he will be looking to prove as much here tonight.
And he has the background to prove that, right? He's not saying something that is not true. He does have the ability to say that. He can say he has the best hands in the game because he has shown it. And when you watch him box, when you watch a guy go into a fight with this young man and think that it does not matter what his credentials are, he is going to stand with him and prove that he's better, they usually will go to sleep because no action is wasted. The jab starts it all. He fights behind this beautiful, educated jab, jabbing high, jabbing low, and then the overhand right is unbelievable. It's his kill shot, he calls it, and he lands it all the time.
So here he is, one of the best boxers on this UFC roster, and if this fight was to be contested under the Marquess of Queensberry rules, it would be no contest, but we got an MMA fight.
We would be talking about a one-round fight because there are no fighters in the UFC that can compete with this guy in that one form of combat. Such a great jab, the head movement. It's never on a line. He's constantly going left to right, right to left. It's like a triangle. He's moving. You can never see a stationary target in his approach. And what I truly love about him is his ability to really dig that left body shot to try and find the liver to end fights. We don't see knockouts like that very often. This man has done this a number of times in the UFC.
The sweet science. Some people think boxing is simple. It is anything but. This fighter has certainly mastered it. Man, what a crazy atmosphere inside GMS Arena here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Let us now see who will have the upper hand. Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei Silva! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei Silva!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. So Wanderlei Silva back in the octagon here tonight. A lot of fan support in the building as usual. And let's see how early on he chooses to attack here. At times we have seen Wanderlei wait to see what the opponent is giving him. Most expect he will move forward and try to land haymakers here early tonight. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output in pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Nice straight right lands. Silva gets caught by yet another straight punch. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe it? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day.
Big shot lands.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big knee lands right through the opponent's midsection.
Oh, effective use of the jab by Silva. Slips to avoid that left. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Lands the kick to the body there. Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Wanderlei Silva. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Uppercut lands. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Nice body shot.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Silva gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
This is a terrible position.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Silva getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Good work from the top here by Silva.
He's got to start throwing down.
And there's the elbow from the top by Wanderlei Silva. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, you gotta like the way he has started this fight tonight. He has come out aggressively, connecting on a lot of shots here in this first round. No doubt a crowd-pleasing approach from him here tonight. 15 seconds. Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. For the end of round one. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
And he caught the kick. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one. Slips to avoid the right.
What a great job getting that kick to the target. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. He has got to change something.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Hook in the clinch there by Silva. Takedown defense holds up. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now. One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Just misses with the straight right.
Nice straight punch.
Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Wanderlei Silva. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut man in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Big knee lands there. Back and forth we go. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
You heard him bad.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Silva's eye is closing up. Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp.
Cat and mouse. You gotta play cat and mouse. Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand. Oh, big right hand.
And doing work with the jab. Silva's an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that cut. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
The left punch is true. Now the right hand.
Great block there.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad. Clinch position. Beautiful elbow. It hurt.
What a fight so far.
Stop.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now.
You're being way too hyper on this fight.
Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, he lands a hook there, DC. Now we'll see if he can follow up.
When you throw a hook, it can go around the guard of your opponent.
Oh, connects with the 1-2. Silva's cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky.
That one hurt him bad.
Oh, he's hurt. Straight right hand, no good. Slips.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
So I'm gonna hit you and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's gonna continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, big elbow. It's another one of those ones where you might think about stopping it.
Oh, yeah, we got blood all over the broadcast table.
It's the, that's how you finish your fight.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together on fight.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better. To go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired, nothing feels better.
Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted, and with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anything.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will... Oh, another one.
Tags him with the left. Silva's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. He's having his way with him here.
Nice. It's hard to watch him target that same area, and every time he lands, the swelling gets worse. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Silva's in halfway. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Dan.
Well, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy's taking a beating, and the blood has to be affecting his vision at this point.
Silva's shades of Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald as these athletes go toe-to-toe, both dealing with cuts and adversity and trying to fight through it. Absolutely incredible result.
So many people say they want to be a fighter. If I'm trying to convince somebody not to do it, I will show them this fight. This fight has been amazing. These guys have laid it all out on the line. I wonder now who's going to be the first one to take. Oh my goodness!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei Silva!
So Wanderlei Silva gets his hand raised here tonight. This is a fighter who has made a career of not just winning, but entertaining fight fans along the way. And this was vintage Wanderlei Silva here tonight.